Hey everyone, it's technology expert Burton Kelso with Integral here, sharing another tech tip to help you get the most out of the technology in your life. Today we're talking about phishing scams and taking the quiz to find out if you know how to spot a phishing scheme. Google, along with Jigsaw, has created a phishing scam quiz to help better educate people on how to detect phishing scams. You may not know this, but phishing scams are the #1 reason why people get their computer infected. That's right, it's you that's causing those problems with those pesky viruses and those unknown programs that get installed on your computer. Most people interact with email, so phishing schemes are the best way to get to them. Just in case you didn't know what phishing is the act of sending an email or a bogus email in order to entice people to voluntarily give up their information. Phishing emails are so effective that hackers have stopped creating viruses to go around the internet and rely on bogus websites and bogus emails, other known as phishing, to get people to infect their computers and to steal their data. So it's important that you know what to do if you get a phishing email. So we're going to switch screens here, take the phishing quiz, and hopefully educate you on what you need to do to stay safe. Let's switch screens. All right. So the website that you need to go to if you want to take the quiz or share this with your friends is phishingquiz.withgoogle.com. So it's pretty simple. Let's go ahead and take the quiz. All right. So you can put a name in and make up an email address because this is all a test. So you don't, if you put your information in there, we'll choose this Yahoo, which is bogus, and let's go ahead and get started. Who's ready to go? All right, #1. So we've got a Google Doc email, and it lets you know, be sure to check out link URLs by hovering or using long presses and explore the email addresses. And it says, don't worry, none of these links are legitimate. So let's take the quiz. So Luke Johnson has started shared a link to the following document. So there's the document. One of the things that they tell you to do is to click on the URL to make sure that it's from the right person. Here's the doc that you want. So is this a phishing or a legitimate? Let's say we think this is a phishing scheme, and it's correct. This is a phishing email, and let's see why. So according to this, if you move your mouse over this link, it shows you that it goes to the insecure imitation domain drive-google.com. That's not correct. That's not the right link. All right, so #2, you received a fax. We know you're excited, but take your time. So you received a fax. Is this legitimate or not? What do you think? Let's say it's legitimate. Wrong. It's actually a phishing email. So let's see why. Well, efax.com, which is misspelled. Efax is down here. And fax is spelled wrong. So that lets you know that is a phishing email. And then finally, the link, actually, if you hover over the link, goes to a bogus website that's going to get you enticed. So as you can see, this quiz is really testing you out as far as actual emails that come through. Let's continue. All right, time for a trip down memory lane. Remember TK from school? Hey, do you remember this photo? So let's click on the link here to see if we remember this photo. And I think this is a phishing email. So let's click on it. It is phishing, and why is it phishing? Well, the URL link goes to systes.net, which ain't Google Drive. So remember, you've got to hover over those links when you get those emails to make sure that the email is legitimate or not. Let's move on. All right, next. So Dropbox is saying that you've run out of storage and you can no longer sync files. So this is legitimate or not? I think it's legitimate. What do you think? It is a legitimate email from Dropbox. all of the information is correct. It's legitimate. And then there's the button down here that's letting you know that it's going to Dropbox.com. Next, good day, Burton. Please find the 2019 financial report for your perusal. So is this a legitimate document or not? I think it's legitimate. It's actually a phishing email. Oh no. How did that happen? And you've got to be careful because these things are tricky, right? So, how did that happen? Well, let's click on Show Me. PDFs. You want to be careful with attachments because you never know if a PDF is going to be legitimate. So next, someone has your password. Oh no. Time to change your password. Is this phishing? I think it's phishing. And the email uses a lookalike URL. Google.support isn't a legitimate address right here. And then this link points to a malicious domain. So someone's trying to steal your password. You're getting an email. So what do you think? I think it's phishing. And it's correct. But it's got links to fake pages again, Google.support. So, and then this one goes to tiny URL. So if you ever see a tiny URL, it's a lot legitimate. And then finally, hey, we want to review your email messages and settings. I'm thinking it's legitimate. It is, and this is why. But you want to make sure that the links are correct before you click on any email. So I got 6 out of 8 correct, so I did not do bad on the quiz. Actually, I got 100. So you guys just need to remember that. So if you have comments or questions, leave them in the comment section below. Would love to hear from you to find out what tech tips you would like to see in future videos. And speaking of videos, be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel at Integral and all our social media pages. Tons of tech tips and tricks that are designed to help you get more from the technology that you use in your life. So don't fall a victim to phishing scams. You don't want to do it. Phishing scams are not good, and you want to make sure that you keep safe and secure. So take the quiz and share it with everybody. You got a link there that I shared with you. So take care of yourself and do many things to make you smile. Don't fall scheme for phishing, and thanks for watching.